You think we're going to beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not. Do you like horses? Answer the question.
Yeah, they're all right.
She's getting a horse.
Sweet. Are we starting?
Yeah, this is the episode.
Oh, hey.
Do you like horses?
Welcome. Yeah, horses are great.
We're giving Natasha
They're pretty
one.
cool. I've never ridden one.
Boom.
Look at that slumpy little horse. Little Eeyore. Dang.
Yeah, not quite as proud as the prancing paladin horse.
Yeah. He's just kind of like, whoa.
More of a utility horse for Natasha.
A little overworked.
Yep.
He's like the retired war general horse
Yep.
who hasn't gone off to the glue factory yet.
The glue factory.
Yeah, dude. That's what they do with horses when they get old. They make
Really?
glue. Yeah.
That's really weird.
I don't exactly know how, but
That's so odd.
that's what it is. It's like their fat or their hooves or something, or teeth. I don't know. They make glue out of them. That was always the running joke.
That's so weird. It's just bizarre.
So Vaughn, we touched on this a little bit in a Champs episode.
Yes.
But,
go ahead.
The time has come to weigh in on Champions of Norath. Or
To weigh in on it? It's bad. No.
the time has come to weigh in on the second season of Stranger Things,
Okay.
which has long since passed the public eye.
So you're gonna weigh
That
in.
launched back in October, late October. But, I worked my way through it, and I've had time to reflect on it. I haven't gone back and rewatched season 1 yet, but I do plan on doing that at some point.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I very much enjoyed it. I really, really liked the cinematography,
Okay.
which was not something that I necessarily expected to even notice or comment on.
Okay.
A lot of times good cinematography and photography means that you don't even notice.
Yes.
When it's really good, you usually don't notice. But the thing about the cinematography in this was that it was very deliberate and kind of artistic
Okay.
in a lot of ways. Like they would frame these certain shots, or they would, they'd show a character in a very classic close up kind of tense shot.
Okay.
And then they'd zoom out and you'd see some overarching shape that the character's not aware of, and it means something to the story. Whether it be a circle or whatever. And that was really kind of cool. How they used the cinematography. That was one of the things I didn't remember noticing in
the first
in
season?
the first season.
So that's an improvement. Or do you think you would notice it now if you went back and watched the first season?
I might. That's kind of why I want to go back and rewatch it to see if I notice a lot of those little notes. Do I just have the capacity to pay attention to cinematography more now than I did when I watched the first season of it a year ago? Or, was it actually that much more deliberate and artistic? But I found myself commenting on it pretty much every single episode. And the big difference that I noticed between the two seasons was obviously the first season, you're getting introduced to this world and you're getting introduced to these characters, and there's a lot of character development, like how the different characters relate to each other. And then, the second season introduces some new characters, but obviously not as many as the first season because you don't know anyone.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, dang, dude, with a
Boom.
crit. Bye-bye.
He does a little sassy thing at the beginning of the crit.
I know,
I love it.
He just kind of stares him down for a minute,
Yeah.
all right, you ready for this?
It's coming.
Womp. But you've never seen a lick of it, have you, Vaughn?
Not a lick.
Never seen a lick of it, yeah. It's a great show to watch with your lady friend.
Okay.
I will say that.
I think I might
Because
watch it with
chicks
my...
dig it,
Okay.
first of all. And it's not like a chick show where you have to stomach it and your girl likes it. And there's a lot of there's couples drama
Okay.
in the show, and there's some triangulation of interest. Just, I don't know, stuff that like makes it relevant to people who are in a relationship.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. It's hard to put into words, but it seems like a very good show to watch with your SO.
I think she would watch it with me. She has seen it.
You said she's already seen it, right?
Yeah, but I think she would watch it again with me if I wanted to watch it. I think she liked it.
That's what that's what happened with Liz and I. She had already seen like 2 episodes of the first season.
Okay.
And then she heard me kind of talking about it, and she was like surprised that I was interested in it. And she was like, I would watch that with you. And I was like, you're interested in it? And then, and then we watched it and got super into it.
Dragon. Gone.
Just like, oh, spooked you. Surprise.
You thought was human.
Yeah.
Is dragon.
Is not human. Is dragon. Oh, well, I guess there's no time better than now, Vaughn. We're going to taste the soda.
Taste that?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, we'll get there.
All in due time.
Yeah. That information is coming. Coming soon to a boy near you.
I like that.
Yeah, you like that? Coming soon to a boy near you. I used to love little tropey phrases like that in commercials back in the 90s. All right, we got this nice little side swipe angle going here.
Oh, I'm in it. I'm in the frame.
You're in the frame. You're in the shot.
I'll take that.
Here we go. Today on the show, we're tasting Ugave Lemonade. We've had a lot of Ugave on the show lately.
Who gave you that soda?
Who gave you that idea? Let's have a taste.
What's the flavor?
Whoa, lemonade. That is some on the front porch in the summertime with your family lemonade.
That's good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And obviously it's sparkling.
I'm a fan.
Ugave sodas are sweetened with agave, hence the name, and they make you say ooh. And look at all those little buzzword labels.
They make you say
it's organic, it's vegan, it's gluten-free, it's all that stuff too.
It's a solid lemonade.
It's about as healthy as a soda with sugar in it can get. And boy, are they tasty. Go get you one, folks. As I cover up the freaking camera. Jesus. The end of that video is going to be a little ridiculous.
Ugave is solid.
This is really good.
The more we have them, the more I'm happy with them.
A lot of lemonade sodas that I've had are extremely strong flavors, but after like the 5th sip, you have to like slow down because it's like going to give you gut rot. But this does not give me that sensation. And I got to tell you, whenever I look at these labels, I get agave and aloe mixed up.
Does aloe have like the same font or something?
Well, no. Look at the plant on the front of the label. The plant on the front of the label looks like an aloe plant.
It does look like an aloe plant.
And normally I would never get those two things mixed up. And it makes me think, oh, there's aloe in this, but there's not. People do drink aloe.
Really?
Did you know that? It's like a new thing.
Drinking aloe or drinking something with
aloe
in it?
Vera water.
Interesting.
Yeah, it like has these like little like goopy chunks of aloe in the water. And you know, it's supposed to have some kind of benefit to your innards. Just like a, you know, coconut water or a probiotic or something like that. And I don't I don't know what it's supposed to do.
Healing or soothing quality of some kind.
Yeah, some kind of magical snake oil type quality. I don't know if it really does anything
snake oil
for you.
have a negative
Snake oil has a very negative connotation. Yeah, it means it's a falsehood.
Yeah.
Usually conjured up to make money. A lot of snake oil out there, folks. Or snake oil salesman is a common way you'll hear
I think we just got a 20.
20?
Oh, speed and res? Okay.
Dude, nice.
Those are two things he's very much lacking.
A la 20. Nice job, Ross. Is he gonna get a Latin sounding name now, like his father? Once he classes up, is he gonna be like Rogelio? Something like that.
Well, Garcia's more Spanish.
Well, that's Latin.
Dude. Crits for days.
Days.
Days. Crits?
Dude, crits?
Days.
Days.
No, Ross will have the same name.
It was a joke, Vaughn.
He also won't look as cool.
It was a
I think
fucking
Pirate looks
joke.
really cool. Would you?
You're not gonna promote him from Pirate because you like the sprite so much?
He's cool looking.
He is cool.
Well, Ford's ready to go too.
Jesus. Dude. Like a rock. I love mixing up truck manufacturer slogans on purpose. What did we say in Champions? You said like
Built Dodge Tough.
Built Dodge Tough or something like that. I don't know why that cracks me up.
It's good.
Like a rock. They don't even show those anymore.
No.
Like a rock. Fucking Bob Seger. Do you know anyone that likes Bob Seger? Like, non-ironically.
I don't think so.
It's like, man, it's like the ultimate. It's like the ultimate light dad rock that you can get. It's like the signature brand.
Okay. Just light, like plain Jane, or
No, he's not like
or actually.
He's not plain Jane. Like, if you actually investigate Bob Seger's music, he's got a wonderful catalog.
Okay.
But like all his like hits and just like the tonal qualities of his music, like it's never too rockin'.
Okay.
Like they didn't want to do anything too heavy just in case that put anybody off.
Okay.
Like it's very like colored inside the lines as far as like the intensity goes. But he does some interesting stuff in other areas. And I haven't heard, every Bob Seger song. He's got a million. But
I can't even think of one.
well,
I feel like
he's one of those guys where you've heard a lot of his songs, you don't realize it.
Okay.
Like What I Like About You,
okay.
or Like a Rock, Night Moves. You might not know. Turn the Page was his like heartfelt acoustic song. He's got like a huge variety of music actually. He's just like kind of an easy target.
Okay.
And growing up in the South, I don't know, it's funny to hear people talk about Seger. Shoot.
Is he known?
Put on some Seger.
Is he known like nationally?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
he's a well-known musician from the 70s era. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
You ready?
Oh, shit!
Do we keep him a big axe? You ready?
Dude, he's getting ripped! The frickin' sharpened edge of a dinner table on the end of a stick there. Yeah. And that helmet.
Yeah.
That fearsome...
Dude, those huge pecs.
He looks like the Satan robot from Futurama. All the stats.
Yeah.
Dude, and he's got that thing that's going to give him higher rolls.
Yep. He should.
He has the chance to just become godly.
Yes, he does. And I'm hoping he does. We'll see though.
You're rooting for him?
I'm rooting for him. No sword
You're a
slayers,
Rasa
right?
rooter?
Rasa rooter. It's like a dabble do ya, but just fucked up.
No, it's like a play on Roto-Rooter.
That works too, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
If you have a plumbing emergency, that's what you call.
What? 3 in a row?
Dude, so many crits. Like, I think I'll crit again.
I think I'm in the mood again.
Yeah. I suppose.
I could go for another crit. You know, now that I really think about it.
Oh, we never clarified, but people have probably figured it out if they're paying attention. This is another grinding mission.
You ready?
Ford's a
Another one.
paladin.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
Dude, I'm telling you, everyone's... This is the week of
Class up or
Class ups.
Class up or ship out. Dude, he looks like Seth now.
Except red. I think Seth's blue. Like
Yeah,
blue
Seth
and
is
white.
like blue and green,
Blue and green.
even though his sprite doesn't really indicate such. Sweet, dude. So who's left now?
We got in this team we've got Garrick and Joshua who need to get up.
Okay. Who need to get on up?
Get up.
Stay on the scene. God, James Brown was incredible, dude. He was just insane. He was crazy. He was so good. I don't know if there's a better like example of just like raw
Yeah.
passion.
Raw is a great
that
great
became
word.
that just manifested
For that.
itself into talent. Like just no formal training whatsoever. Just 100% natural intuition and talent that just became like godly. Like it's just crazy to me that somebody could just like hear music and just like sing and dance at the level that he did.
Yeah.
You know, and like obviously he practiced those things and cultivated those skills.
Ah, shoot.
Obviously over many years. But like even when he first started, like he was just a god.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. Like, and then the way he like led his bands and like micromanaged everything that they did to have like the ability to like hear and perceive and picture all of that at once.
Yeah.
Just insane. What an incredible musician. And if you like, for me, like if I go back and listen to like a lot of his tracks, like it almost doesn't live up to what it seems like he was.
Yeah.
You know, because like so many of the tracks are just like 11-minute jams on like one chord, or you know maybe two or three. And it's hard to like.
Raw is a great
Oh yeah,
great word
I
choice.
mean he embodies raw.
Yeah.
He's a spitting image of raw. He defines it. But not raw to the point where he's like unrefined.
Right.
Like raw, like
raw energy.
like
raw
yeah, raw
in a
energy
raw-
where it just sounds like he's unbridled,
Yep.
but like he's in control.
Yes.
Just yeah, so crazy. It's hard to see all of his work through the lens of the time at this point. You know, you're like, oh yeah, of course, James Brown, yeah, Godfather of Soul, invented funk music, blah blah blah, and you hear a song like, you know, I Feel Good, and you're just like, oh yeah, it's just like this kind of like hokey little song.
But in context.
But
though,
like if you were to look at it
is-
through the lens of the time, it was just like, what the fuck is this? Did you ever see the movie Get On Up?
I don't think so, no.
It's basically the movie Ray, but about James Brown instead of
Okay.
Ray Charles. Like that kind of a movie with a lot of the like struggles and
Yeah.
outside the music industry stuff.
Here's a 20.
Damn, dude. He's ready to hop on that elevator,
Yep.
head up to the next floor.
I saw Ray too young. I think. Like
That movie's tough, man.
it's brutal.
I saw it when it came out, which was
I think I did too.
what, like 2008?
9.
I was gonna say
high
like
school.
I was gonna say like 5 or 6.
because I was old enough for the subject matter,
Okay.
but it still like hit, you know, super hard.
Yeah. Yeah, any movie that has like heavy drug use like that, and it's like heavily affecting like the people around the user.
Where like the person's life is just kind of crumbling around.
Yeah, and
around this.
you're watching it fall apart.
Yeah.
And they're not noticing it. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to watch.
I definitely saw is the Johnny Cash movie just Cash?
No, Walk the Line.
Walk the Line.
I've actually never seen that one.
I saw that at a better age where, you know, because it's much the same concept where like things are just getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Well, and his journey was fucking terrible.
But yeah, I have like a strong memory of seeing Ray. That's why I said Cash, because it was just it's just
one
Ray.
word.
Yeah. I have a very strong memory of seeing that like too young and being like a little bit afraid of the movie itself.
Yeah. I feel you on that. Yeah. I can't remember what year that was, but I was probably in my mid to late teens. So that would put you in like your early teens.
Yep. I think I was definitely a teenager.
Yeah.
It wasn't so young that it was like, oh my god, how are you know?
Yeah, like
You can't be here.
How did my parents get me to this movie? But
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we talked about it for a while afterwards, and I was just like,
yeah, well, it could have been one of those
That
things where
was-
like, you know, they didn't know exactly how dark and gritty it was going to be.
getting into it?
Yeah. Like, they're like, oh yeah, we know about Ray Charles' life, and I'm sure there'll be this, and I'm sure there'll be that, you know?
yeah,
But it's like, oh, we didn't know he was going to use heroin like 5 times in the movie. And
Yep.
we didn't know there was going to be this or that. But that's how it goes with movies, you know?
yeah.
Take your kids to a movie and you're like, oh shit.
It's sobering.
Or you can be one of those parents that like pre-screens everything for your kid, and
You gotta take some risks.
Does
Some
that whole
stuff's
thing.
got to be in the moment.
yeah,
You can't.
you got to train yourself to be able to explain some of that shit on the spot.
Yeah. It's good to go through that motion. I
Dad,
think.
what was that one part where that one thing happened? Shit.
You ready?
Wasn't planning on telling you about that today. Oh shit, dude.
Well, that's right. He can promote it. He looks really cool as a ranger.
He looks like not himself though.
He does look not himself. Very noble.
Yeah, he's
And
so
He's supposed to be
bandit-like.
scarred. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Let's go with
He
that.
looks so stumpy
As a
hero. He's like,
Hero?
like a little Gimli
dude, this is one of my favorite classes.
hero.
Yeah.
You've been
Super versatile.
talking this one up.
Watch this. Look at these stats. Out of control.
Yeah, dude. So luck never goes up when they promote.
Nope.
Never goes up.
Yep.
So you can use axes now.
Yep.
I like his little sprinty when you highlighted him.
Him or him?
It was Garrick.
Okay.
You can't do it now that he's
Right,
grayed out.
yeah.
But he was like, it's cool. So now it's just Amelia,
Joshua has to.
Joshua.
He's almost there. Yep.
Almost there.
And so he'll get hit. What do we got up here?
So we're just bringing Amelia to kind of like get her going, but she's not going to promote anytime
And
soon.
You win as well, yeah.
Yeah.
And Noel. They're not
Noel's,
ready.
Noel's going to be a
but
while. Jeez.
That was good.
That was very good. Why'd she get so much experience from that guy?
Because she's just pretty under-leveled.
Oh, a javelin broke. It's like
She 8
Lubu's
now?
spear.
Yep. Dude, Dynasty Warriors.
She looks older than 8.
You don't have Fire Emblem Warriors or Heroes, do you?
No,
Or
I
Warriors?
don't. Yeah, Warriors. Not Fire Emblem Heroes. That's the mobile
That's
game.
the mobile one.
Yeah. I think I may have mistakenly gotten those names mixed up in like a previous episode when we talked about it.
That could be.
Whatever I said, I meant Fire Emblem Warriors.
Okay.
I think. Doesn't really matter.
Because
I'm just talking about a voice actor.
I think Tom has got like the special edition of that, and I'm gonna need that
Why?
to get the. I think it has a soundtrack.
Is that why he got it?
I don't know why he got it.
Yeah, I didn't think he was into Fire Emblem at all.
He is not.
Weird.
Can confirm he's not.
Why would he
But I'll take it.
I still want to play
I can
through
get it.
Hyrule Warriors.
Haven't played.
It's fun, man.
You played it?
It's fun.
You own it.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
You can play it co-op. Maybe we could do that as like a stream or something.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. It was. I enjoyed
It's been
it
a minute.
I enjoyed
since
it
I played the
a lot.
Dynasty Warriors-esque game.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty much my reason for getting it. It's like there's been so many times where like a new Dynasty Warriors game will come out, and I had this one buddy in college who was like a sucker for it, and like knew he was a sucker for it kind
Yeah.
of thing, you know, like guilty pleasure.
Oh.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Dead.
That was a cool animation.
Yeah. Full on charge.
Yeah, the like horse treadmill. Right into him.
Yeah, right in place.
Yeah. Doing the horse doing the Running Man.
Dude, it checks out on the physics.
Yeah. Yeah, like a new Dynasty Warriors came out and he's like, all right, it's been a while since I got one. I'm going to go get it. You want to play it with me? And then we played it for like hours and hours and hours.
Whoops.
Until we just like hated it.
Yep.
And we were like, I don't ever want to play Dynasty Warriors ever again.
You're good for a while.
And then like,
after that.
3 more Dynasty Warriors came out. And by the time like that 3rd or 4th one after had come out, we were like, hey, remember when we got that one and we like played it for a fucking long time?
You want to do that again?
You want to do that again?
Round 2.
And then we totally did it again. And it was like, hell yeah. And that's kind of what I wanted out of Hyrule Warriors.
Okay.
It's like every once in a while you want to just fucking press square.
Yeah. I'd play it with you.
Or
for sure.
Y. And
strength. That's what we needed him to get.
You add in the Zelda element of it. Those, the few little like nods and references here and there and the characters. It's like, oh, this is great. It's just like, it's so chill and fun.
Is there like a Lubu-esque person in Hyrule Warriors?
Yeah, it's Ganondorf.
He's just OP.
Yeah, he'll like show
Like
up
broken.
and he's even like dressed up like Lubu. He has like the same.
Really?
He has the same like hair as Lubu and like the same spear and everything.
Because Lubu is fucking broken.
Oh god,
He's fucking broken. Like he's the original broken character.
we hated Lubu when we used to play. He would show up and
just
we'd be like,
ridiculous.
"Oh no,
He's
no,
such a nightmare to deal with.
Yeah, he would just fucking
He just
destroy.
cheats. He just cheats.
He would just destroy everything. And
He's
we'd be
the
like,
original
okay,
broken
cool.
person.
And you couldn't do anything to beat him. And like your only glimmer of hope was, okay, well maybe we'll actually beat him and then we'll get to unlock him. Nope. Just trounces you. Freaking routs you.
Because he like, I remember in at least Dynasty Warriors 3, anytime any of the other AI controlled people gets hit, or like even, you get hit, you flinch, you're taking damage, and you're like flinching.
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Lubu just fucking, he can attack you while you're hitting him and doing damage, and he's just like,
yeah, he
nope,
doesn't have stun lock.
I'm actually gonna attack you.
Yeah, you'll be in the middle of like a 4-hit combo and he'll just be winding up an attack.
Yeah, and then you're just dead.
Womp. Yeah.
Because usually you can only do that if you do a Muso, like the special, to get out of getting hit.
Yeah.
But he's just like, I think you're dead.
Oh my god, I just remembered a legendary moment. There was
Dynasty Warriors?
Yes. I was at a birthday party with some friends, and it was probably Dynasty Warriors 3, because it was when the PS2 was still pretty new.
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 3 is early.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it could have been Dynasty Warriors 4. But I remember whatever one it was new. It had like just come out, and the person had gotten it for their birthday.
Okay.
And me and my friend were playing it co-op, and neither of us were the person whose house it was or the person whose birthday it was. And
so you're just chilling playing it at someone else's house?
Yeah, and they were like downstairs like eating or something.
Okay.
Or like getting the food ready.
Or cake or something.
We were like gonna go downstairs where everybody was in a little bit.
Okay.
And we were just kind of like playing this game and having a good time. I don't remember the exact setting, but we were playing, and I had never really played a Dynasty Warriors game before, but I was familiar with it. So I like kind of knew that it was just like a button mash and have fun. And my
press square to have fun.
Yeah, and my friend I was playing with is actually Taiwanese, and like he was like super into it.
Okay.
Like he knew like
because it's Chinese history.
Yeah. And he
Loosely.
like he was like he had a traditional Chinese family, and spoke the Taiwan dialect of Chinese.
Cantonese, I believe.
Maybe. He always called it Taiwan Chinese.
Okay.
Oh, dude, it's happening.
Yep.
Is he going to be that or that?
So Assassin has the cool silencer ability, which is one of those other passive abilities. So when it triggers, so you have to get a critical hit, and then you have a 50-50 chance of it being a silencer critical hit, and then if it is a silencer critical hit, they're just dead.
Oh,
one hit, they're dead.
So every critical hit has a 50% chance of being a one-hit KO.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is, or maybe it's 25%. There's some flat percentage.
I see.
But we
That's
need
pretty cool.
a Swordmaster.
Okay.
So I think we might make Marissa Assassin,
Oh, okay.
because she's also Myrmidon.
Gotcha. That's cool.
And this is just like Joshua's natural class, I think.
Swordmaster?
Yeah.
Well, isn't like the character that was his
Mom.
master or whatever?
Oh, yes, his master. Or, yeah, the other
That we killed or
Johanna
whatever?
guy that we killed.
He
Yep.
was a swordmaster, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, it's like the Johanna class. kind
Yeah,
of.
that's kind of cool. The natural
So-
path. That was one of my
And
favorite.
Garrick, so yeah, a lot of people have a natural path. Garrick is naturally supposed to be a hero, because the hero is the natural progression of mercenary, but you have the option to play around with it, kind of.
I see. That's kind of cool. That was one of my favorite characters from Bravely Default, was the Swordmaster guy. Mm-hmm. He was voiced by Liam O'Brien.
Who's that?
He's a pretty decorated voice actor, but he hasn't done a lot of like big major roles. He does like
Okay.
additional voices in pretty much everything.
Okay.
Like any modern like AAA title, his voice is in there somewhere, but it's not usually as like a major character. He's the voice of the main character in the Monster anime,
Okay.
which is my favorite anime. And he was the voice of the Swordmaster guy in like the head of the Swordmaster class in Bravely Default. I forget his name. It's a really long Japanese name. Anyways, back to the Musou story.
Yes.
We were playing Dynasty Warriors, me and my friend Philip, and
This is the Taiwanese guy?
yes,
Gotcha.
And he's like telling me like various things that he knows about these characters and things that he knows about Dynasty Warriors, and he's kind of like teaching me how to play the game too.
Okay.
And he's like, if you press this button, you'll use your Musou mode, and he like shows me how to do it. And you know, the screen like freeze frames and like matrix cams
Yep.
around him, and then he just does like a crazy animation, and people are just flying everywhere, you know, and it's great. And we're like 12, so we're
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah,
Get him, fucking.
yeah, this is sweet. And he shows it to me. I'm like, oh, that's cool, you know. And then I use it later on or whatever. And then we get to a part of the mission where we're on, like, we're right next to each other.
Okay.
We're fighting
Yeah.
like the same horde of people,
Like you guys both do it?
and we both did our Musou at the same time. And the game went into this like special animation.
That's number 3.
And we had
If you both do it at the same time in Dynasty Warriors 3, you like it does some like crazy thing.
yeah, and
Yeah.
we had no idea.
I've seen that like once or twice.
We
only.
had no idea, and we did not plan it, and we did not know that the other person was going to use their Musou at the same time. And we were just like, we were seriously going, just like
That's fucking
gaping
amazing.
our mouths open and looking back and forth between the screen and ourselves really fast. And it was like a 90s like toy commercial. And we were just screaming, and like people came running upstairs because they thought somebody had like sliced their leg open.
They thought something was like really
They
wrong.
thought something was really wrong.
Yeah.
And we were like, we
Oh,
just
that's-
did double Musou. Oh my god, it's crazy. You gotta see it. And like, it was awesome. And I don't know if I'll ever forget that. I don't remember anything else that happened that
That's
day.
amazing, dude.
I don't remember anything else that happened that day. I remember where I was, I remember whose birthday it was, and I remember who I was playing the game with. But I don't remember anything else about that day other than the double Musou. Well, thank you for confirming that it was Dynasty Warriors 3.
Yeah, because I've seen that a couple of times.
And it's not in Dynasty Warriors 4.
It might not be, but I've played some Dynasty Warriors 4, but I know it's for sure. If it's early PS2, I'm pretty sure it's 3.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could check the year on 4 and maybe that would settle it. But who knows?
But I remember having that same exact reaction in 3, where like 2 of us were playing.
Yeah,
We're like, oh
and,
my
it just,
god,
and it just happens and you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? That was the same friend's bedroom that I sat in late many nights when we decided that we were going to make a trilogy of RPGs in RPG Maker. And we started mapping all this shit out. And we made like 2 screens of the game. It took like hours.
It's a huge
But we had it all planned out how the whole trilogy was gonna go and everything. Oh man, it was crazy. And I was tying it in with this like story that I was writing at the time. It was gonna be a deep, deep universe. We're looking at like a spring 2019 release date.
It's coming up.
Yeah, dude. Day 1 DLC.
So Swordmasters get crits all the time. Yeah.
And a double.
Yep.
I gotta fix my
And also when they crit, like 17 dudes appear behind them. So that's pretty awesome.
Oh, like the animation, you mean?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like reinforcements were gonna come. Pretty good for a Skelly.
Yeah. Oh. Dog is woke.
She's just shifting.
She's so wormy.
She is quite wormy.
Love it.
She's getting to that point though where she's gonna start getting heavier.
Yeah, she's getting bigger.
She won't be as wormy.
I can see she's getting bigger gradually.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that day where I like wake up and look over at her and she looks bigger than when I went to bed. It's gonna happen at a certain point. Every pupper does it. She's going right into her...
Dude, Nima's a growing girl.
Right into her 6th month, which is, you know, kind of the sweet spot for that growth spurt.
Okay.
6 to 8 months. At least from what I know. Because I think most dogs are usually full grown by a year, right?
I think so, yeah.
Wouldn't you say? Yeah.
Though, to be fair, I've never had a puppy
Oh, okay.
in my family.
I've had 2 other puppies, but I don't recall when that happened. I wasn't keeping track like I am now. Or maybe I was at the time and then forgot, I don't know. So I was pretty young when I had my first dog. I was like 11
Okay.
when we got her. She was even younger than Nima when we got her. She was
Nima was what?
really
6
small.
months?
Nima was 4.
4.
4 months when we got her. You know, so like 16 weeks. But when we got my first dog, she was like 11 weeks. And she was like, you know, like puppy on a calendar, puppy on a motivational poster size. Like
Fun size.
a little tiny handful of dog.
22, 18. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how big Nima gets. I don't really know what to expect. She could be huge, or she could be, you know, on the smaller side. I really don't know. She was the biggest of her litter, they said.
The Neems was.
Yeah, but she doesn't have like big flipper paws or anything.
Yeah.
That she looks like she has to grow into. So who knows? Usually if they're going to get real big, they have those oversized paws. And she does not have that.
7, 10. Okay, that's fine.
Dum 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 boom dum dum boom dum dum boom dum dum boom.
We are just about to end of this one, so this is lining up perfectly.
Nice, dude. Like 3 more guys? 5 more?
4 or 5, yeah.
11 more?
14.
Do you get experience for killing the ballista, or does it just sit there?
No, it just sits there.
Okay.
There was no one on it to start with in this mission.
And just nobody's going for it. Centaur doesn't know how to use the ballista.
Right. I'm picturing like...
But he does know how to jump in sync with it.
Yes. I'm picturing Nima trying to get on a ballista.
Yeah? Kind of like how she did with me earlier, where she was just like...
Yep. Just
put my arm in front of her and
her head poking up.
She just plopped
Just
both of her
paws sticking
paws on
out.
top of my
Yeah.
arm like, hey, look over here.
So I'm here.
Yeah.
In other news.
You're not looking at me. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Something about that centaur moving in the same angle and synchronization with that ballista is really funny.
And whack. Oh, crit. Gone.
Why do they gotta make her so kawaii?
She's very cute.
Like, oh, oops, did I kill you? Like, come on.
Oh, was that me? Did I do that?
Yeah.
But not in like an Urkel way, but like a...
Yeah, like I accidentally
I actually accidentally did that.
the murder.
Yeah. I accidentally. Accidentally.
Accidentally. Oh, dude, you need to see So I Married an Axe Murderer.
So what?
So I Married an Axe Murderer.
So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yeah, classic Mike Myers movie. It's like the classic Mike Myers movie that a lot of people don't know about. Like everybody knows Wayne's World.
Yes.
Everybody knows Austin Powers. But much lesser known is So I Married an Axe Murderer. That might be one of his better ones. Cuz it's like it's a much more serious movie. Like it's still a comedy,
Okay.
but it's not like constant slapstick.
Okay.
Like there's actually like a romance in the movie, and like
Oh my god.
Mike Myers does the
Holy shit, that was scary.
really?
That guy's a sword slayer.
Oh god,
That had a 50% chance of just killing him.
holy shit, dude, that would have been horrible.
Yeah, that would have been bad. I definitely didn't check.
Why you let that happen, Vaughn? Why you risk that?
That guy also has a sword slayer. Okay. But he's Ford tough.
Yeah, dude. Dodge tough
Dodge tough, yeah, sorry.
to get it right. Ram strong.
Ramstrong.
What was I saying? Oh, Mike Myers, yeah. He gets to do his thing where he like plays multiple characters in the movie,
Okay.
like he's known for in the Austin Powers movies where he's like three or more characters, you
Yep.
know. He plays like his own
New strat. We're running away from this guy.
He plays his own granddad in the movie. And he's freaking fantastic. Or maybe it's just his dad. Oh, you can't get somebody closer to the centaur than Joshua?
Can I get someone there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, I can. I can get Ford there.
Oh, pick him up?
Yeah.
And then
Actually, no, we'll just block him
in his
with
extended
Ford.
cab.
I love that. That's fantastic.
You got plenty of extra room for passengers
Yeah.
because he's built Ford tough.
God, that's amazing. Oh, Amelia's 10. All right, get out.
But yeah, if you're a fan of Mike Myers before he jumped the shark, and you for some reason haven't seen So I Married an Axe Murderer, you should see it.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you should see it. It's a really funny movie. I'm trying to think of other movies that
God, he just hits you like a
in.
train with
Yeah.
that axe. Do you see that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he probably weighs close to as much as a train with that thing.
All right, so
He comes through. He comes through yelling, "Toot toot! I'm tooting."
Was that an on mic story?
I don't remember if we talked about that in episode or not. Would that have been Champs,
Yeah.
or was it Cuphead?
Was it Cuphead?
I don't remember. I
Me
don't want
neither.
to tell the story again. It's not that good. It's not worth it.
Good, but not that
Somebody
good.
wants to dig for that reference, they can.
You'll have to go spelunking.
Yeah. Select which space to drop the unit into. So dirty. This game is so dirty, Vaughn. Why didn't you tell me this game is
Super dirty.
so raunchy?
No, you're right.
that full arm extend, just ha.
Yeah.
Straight elbow.
Yep.
You make sure you swing your axe right from the shoulder. Kids.
And 2? Yep, he's dead.
Bye-bye now.
No more sword slayers.
Yep. Throw that carcass in the bed of the pickup.
New extended
Extended
bed.
The extended bed. You got the rhino liner in there.
God damn it.
Truck talk with the
man.
boys.
It's funny because
For the record, I
we
hate
don't drive
trucks. I hate trucks. I think they're so douchey and stupid.
for the record, I don't hate them.
I hate them.
But if you don't have a reason to drive a truck, don't drive the
Yeah,
truck.
I mean, fuck. Unless you work in like a lumber yard or you're a construction person
Or you live out in the country and you're
throwing
moving stuff constantly.
dead deer in it. Yeah. But not just because you live in the country.
Correct. Or because you live in a suburb and you think it's the country. And it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah, and you want to wear camo or neon.
If you live in
every day.
Roseville and you're driving a truck and you're not using it for anything,
Yeah. You're a freaking
Stop.
tool. You're a loser.
stop it.
Yeah. Ugh.
That guy's got to stop.
That's why I hate trucks. Is because of the stupid people that drive them that don't need them.
Clearly there are some
It
great
is a vehicle
uses.
with a specific purpose.
So use it for that purpose.
Yeah, use
Please
it for
and
that
thank you.
purpose and that purpose only.
Public service announcement from the boys. Thank you.
Well, shit, we'll just throw that in the back of the truck. Oh, cool. Cool, dude. Yeah, you sound super freaking cool.
One luck. Noel has one
You
luck.
finally got one.
Yeah. Holy shit.
We did it, Vaughn.
We did do it.
All right. Is that the end of the
That's
grindage?
Yeah. Next.
So next
tomorrow,
week-
Reckoning.
Tomorrow?
Sorry, next week.
Tomorrow's Tuesday, and there will be no boys.
So yeah. Tomorrow will be real stuff again.
Next week.
Wow, twice in a row. Yes.
Next week
next
on the
week
show.
on the show.
We will do a chapter fight,
Yep.
and it's going to be really tough, and we're going to need all our tough, brand new, shiny, promoted characters.
Yep. A full cast of promoted people.
That's exciting, dude. We still have a lot more that need to promote.
We have quite a few, yep. Marissa, Franz, Kyle. Noel. Rennick's good.
Rennick's done?
He's done.
Okay.
Ewan
Yep.
and Amelia, but they will be
They got to
later.
promote twice, yeah.
That's actually it.
Wow,
We
okay.
are over the hill of number of promotes.
Nice.
So,
Well,
and Larico.
in the meantime, we got Champions of Norath on Wednesday, and we got Cuphead on Friday. We got a Twitch stream at the end of the month.
Yep,
Those are real fun.
they are. A romp.
Live thing.
Check them out.
We drink gross sodas if you throw tips in the jar, which is super, super hilarious and deprecating.
They were gross.
And hit us up on Twitter if you want to recommend a game or a soda or a snack, or just say hello, or say that you're tired of watching Vaughn play Fire Emblem or whatever.
Hey,
And then we got a snack log where we keep all our snacks and soda reviews. That's on Instagram. Hit that up. And we'll see you next time
this has been the boys.
for another exciting episode of See you later.